It's Tech Lid, and we're bullish. In this video, we're going to be talking boxing. We're going to be talking about Vergil Ortiz and Terence Crawford. The question here is Vergil Ortiz ready for Terence Crawford? Before we dive right into that, though, subscribe to the channel if you have not. We talk boxing and sports. Give a thumbs up to the video. Now, I know the first reaction a lot of you are going to have is, what the hell is that weird looking thing doing there, right? Well, it doesn't matter. We're here to talk boxing. Second thing, is Vergil Ortiz ready for Terence Crawford? You want to know what I think? Hell yeah, he's ready for Terence Crawford. 100% he's ready for Terence Crawford. He is already one of the top contenders in the welterweight division. Let's take it a step further. He's ready for Errol Spence Jr. as well. And he's ready for Jaron Ennis. All top guys in the welterweight division. The names with the most sizzle in the division. He is ready for Terence Crawford. Now, this is what I have to say. Just because he's ready for Terence Crawford, no, that does not mean that he will beat Terence Crawford. It is absolutely possible that he can beat him, but that is a whole nother subject in itself. Look, let's be honest here. Vergil Ortiz, he's still raw in many aspects, but you cannot deny his talent. You cannot deny that he is a top flight contender. 19 victories, 19 knockouts, and for my money, he has a better resume than Jaron Boots Ennis, who is looked as the more skilled fighter between himself and Vergil Ortiz. So yeah, Ortiz is definitely ready for Crawford. Doesn't mean he will win, but we'll leave that up to what happens if they indeed do get in the ring. Because this is the thing with Terence Crawford. He has a streak himself. He's been knocking out all the welterweights he's faced, albeit pedestrian competition. His best win was actually his last win against Shawn Porter, right? But look how many years it took Terence Crawford just to fight someone the caliber of Shawn Porter at the welterweight division. And you can't say that it's because networks, blah, 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 because at the end of the day, the fights get made when the fighters really want it to happen. Example, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, they do not have a common promoter. Them dudes fought 3 times. Those 3 fights are the examples for any promoters that say that those fights cannot happen because of politics. That's complete BS. Now, Jaron Ennis, right? Vergil Ortiz, they're the top guys, and I think that they should fight each other, but at the same time, we know that ain't gonna happen right now. It's more than likely that they will probably fight Shawn Porter, Terence Crawford, right? Because one of those guys could be coming off a loss, right? It could be a crossroads kind of thing. You know, we know how boxing is. They want to have Jaron Ennis and Vergil Ortiz as a mega fight, a super fight, and that's going to take years to happen. It will be shocking if that happens within the next 2 years. Highly doubt it. Vergil Ortiz is ready for Terence Crawford. Peace and love to the Tech Lid Legion.